What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another Ripcord and Aqua Sports video. In today's video, we're going to be giving you guys our Week 16 NFL picks. Really quick, here are the records currently of the four main hosts. You can pause the video if you want to, study that. And then, of course, we have Aqua actually winning the Discord picks, so hats off to Aqua for that. And then we have the big fan actually going 8-8 in our YouTube comments section. So hey, 8-8 at the end of the day. Ask the Steelers fans, it's not bad, but you will go insane if you get enough of those after a while. Anyways, without further ado, let's just get right into the first game of the week, which is, as always, Thursday Night Football. And this is between arguably the two best teams in football. We'll see. I mean, you have the Los Angeles Rams and you have the Seattle Seahawks, both 11-3. This is probably going to decide the division and potentially the 1 seed in the NFC. So this is going to be it could be the game of the year. The last one definitely wasn't. Sam Darnold threw 4 interceptions. This is the first, I saw this on Twitter, Thursday Night Football game where both teams have 11 wins. So that means this is the first Thursday Night Football game where it actually truly does matter. So really interesting to see who's going to come out top here. Give me the Rams to sweep the Seahawks this year. Usually the Rams don't. It's always competitive. The Rams usually don't sweep any of their division opponents. Maybe the Cardinals. I mean, years past they probably have with the Cardinals, but still usually comes down pretty close in these kinds of games. So I will bet the Seattle defense and offense will both show up. But give me the Rams to kind of squeeze out barely by probably a field goal. It's going to be a really good game, I think.
I was going to pick the Seahawks. I really was. And then I'm starting to, based on everything I've seen from highlights, I'm trying to think that the ref's new favorite team is going to be the Rams this season, and whether or not it's because, big market, or it's because they want to give Stafford another MVP in Super Bowl. Not saying he doesn't earn it per se, but still, so he can have a gold jacket at the end of the day. I'm trying to just think that the Rams are just going to be that team, since the Chiefs are not going to be that team. And at least it doesn't feel like the refs are currently choosing the Patriots again. So Rams are going to win it. Though, even though last time Sam Darnold literally almost won this game while throwing 4 picks, and now they're at home. I should pick the Seahawks, but I'm riding the Rams.
I have some unfortunate news to deliver before I make my pick. Not only is Moody not here this week, he has also not made his picks in the Discord, so therefore we have no clue who Moody is actually going to pick every game. Los Angeles Rams, my second favorite team that I'm currently most hard rooting for to win the Super Bowl, because I know the Panthers probably won't. They're a great team, and they're going to win. Let's go Rams.
I forgot to mention, most likely Devontae Adams will not be playing this game. I did forget to mention that fact.
No, red zone merchant.
Puka Nacua, 5 million fantasy points.
Yeah, basically.
Despite already being eliminated in the league where I have him. This is so sad.
Moody Slushies is going to be picking the Rams. Okay, I'll stop that joke. And as in for our guest picker, number 1, Eeks is going to be taking the Rams. But we do have interim Niners fan, by the way, despite the Lion profile. They just pick a picture of a Lion and what it is. Their PFP is picking the Seahawks. Got to pick one of their enemies, and they're going with the Seahawks.
Okay, so looking at this next game, how are the odds so close here? Why are people thinking
home field advantage? I don't know, Eagles are known for collapsing. That's probably my best guess. Marcus Mariota also is at least a servable QB that's starting. I mean, he's not great, but he's not terrible. Anyways, does anyone want to take the Commanders here? I don't think anyone in the Discord has taken the Commanders. Let me just double check before I say that. Yeah, literally nobody in the Discord has taken the Commanders, so I'm just gonna.
I think it's possible.
Especially since this is at home. I'd entertain it, but
the Commanders' defense has been really bad this year.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're injured, and they weren't even playing that amazing when they were fully healthy. It's just unfortunate for the Commanders.
They let up 1 million points to 9. So
to be fair, the Eagles' offense isn't known for scoring points. I'll give the Commanders that.
Yeah, now
but the Commanders can make the worst offenses look good.
Current Jalen Hurts, anything could happen.
That's true.
5 interceptions. Okay, no.
All right, next up we have another divisional matchup, and that is the Packers versus the Bears. Fun game, potentially. I mean, Packers, we were talking about pre-recording, have the injury bug, mainly known as Parsons, and then, who was it? Did Watson get injured again?
It's not apparently a broken shoulder like initially was thought, though I'm not confident he's going to play this game specifically. He probably will play win the season, but yeah, shoulder injury.
Yeah, they've been doing the Packers' whole thing is wide receiver by committee, so at least they have Jaden Reed back. I mean, Tucker Kraft's been out, but they have Golden, just does not exist on that offense. Romeo Doubs is a serviceable wide receiver, and same with Jaden Reed can be pretty explosive. He's just inconsistent and always injured. I don't know why the Packers are favorites here. That's weird. Give me the Bears. I just don't see how the Packers win this. Their injuries, and Jordan Love, people have been saying is an MVP candidate, and I just don't see it based off a game. I mean, he was top 3 in odds 2 weeks ago. So
what? Like,
I mean, I know there's like no clear front runner like in terms of like a top 5 like MVPs, but like still that is still
I don't know.
hilarious.
On a game to game basis, Jordan Love's not great, but overall, like his stats are pretty good. It's just game to game, he's like very inconsistent.
They really are baking Toyathon then.
Yeah, give me the Bears here.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Bears because I need the Packers to lose in the next 2 weeks, so I'm gonna sacrifice another one of my picks this week. So I would recommend picking the Packers based on trends, but yeah, you do you.
no, I'm picking the Bears. Yeah, no, the Bears looked awesome last week. They are a great football team, clearly, unlike us. But moving on, they played a bad team and they won by a comfortable amount. That's what good teams do. So yeah, coaching is great. Caleb Williams had an amazing game. They're also so ready for revenge after barely losing to this Packers team a couple weeks ago, and this is not the same Packers team it was a couple weeks ago. Their injuries.
We got a news update. Moody's has dropped their Discord picks, so we do need to make a correction, and that is Moody's is backing the Seahawks this week. Other than that, everything else has been correct so far. Speaking of Moody's picks, since we're on the topic, Moody's will be backing the Packers actually this week. Toyotathon something. Probably.
Do you want to take a guess of what his logic is?
Toyotathon's my best guess. Interim's also going to be back the Packers, though. Eeks will be back in the Bears.
Just Toyotathon, okay. That's the only reason.
I don't have any words explaining any of these, but my best guess is Toyotathon.
Unstoppable force, movable object.
We have the Chargers and the Cowboys. Pretty close odds wise. I mean, Cowboys are, I would say, a little better than their record, but then again, they do play very weird games when they should lock in, and that probably would be shown against the Vikings when they locked down Justin Jefferson. They still lost somehow, so that's pretty embarrassing. Yeah, give me the Chargers here. Well, no, actually, no, give me the Cowboys. I like the Chargers, but again, I don't think they're 10-4 good. I really don't. Justin Herbert still is like not good enough to where he should be at this point in his career. Like everybody says, he always is at the talent. He's just never ever been able to consistently leap into that top 5 talk. I guess it's not his fault considering they have a run first offense, but they don't have a running back. They like barely have a running back. Hampton's back, but he's like barely like alive after being injured for so long. So I don't know. Give me the Cowboys here. It's gonna be a weird game.
I'm decided to take Chargers solely because I remembered something. The Chargers' main weakness is that they don't have an O-line. Like even like their backups injured. Then I remember the Cowboys don't have a pass rush, so I think the Chargers should actually be able to pass the ball on the Cowboys.
Do we still think the Cowboys are going to have hope going into this game, or do we think they're
technically not eliminated? So probably, though, there's a chance that George Pickens just doesn't put any effort in, which is a real possibility, but we'll see.
Yeah, I mean the Chargers seem to win games that they're not supposed to through BS ways, and yeah, I think I'll pick the Chargers. I really hate how Justin Herbert has been playing recently, and I feel like the second that he plays a good enough defense, he's going to get completely exposed as a fraud. At least injury wise, he cannot play well injured, but black magic, something narrative. Cowboys get eliminated this week.
I mean, the Eagles winning the Commanders on Saturday would actually eliminate them before this game's even played, but that's besides the point. Moody's will be taking the Cowboys. Anyway, speaking of that, Interim will be backing the Chargers. That doesn't connect at all, but I did need to mention that. Yeah, cost is 50-50 a split. That's always fun. Let's get into not quite a tank bowl, but honestly, it might as well be.
Anyone picking the Giants here?
This would be the most Giants thing ever to cost themselves the first overall pick, but I just can't pick this week to be the week.
I don't know why the Vikings are trying. I mean, they should just go for the pick.
I mean, they should, but their logic here, right, is that if they go for the tank, right, then JJ's not getting development, and they got to believe in 9.
Why? I don't know why they're believing 9. I still think that 9, this run from 9 is.
I think he's improving, but I think it's like a mirage because they played the Cowboys defense. I think he's improving.
Yeah. I think he can definitely be a starting quarterback in this league. It'll probably take time though, shown from the ups and downs.
He's like literally only 21, 22, so keep that in mind.
The best case scenario, he becomes Bryce Young, and I don't wish that upon my worst enemy.
Bryce Young's not even like anything yet, really. He's just kind of there. He hasn't developed into anything.
I was this close to transitioning to speaking of Bryce Young, but we're going to have to wait.
Wait, is everyone picking the Vikings here?
Yeah, no one's taking.
Great. I'll pick the Giants. If no one else is doing it,
I was gonna call you out for picking them in the Discord, but not in the video.
No, I'll do it. Yeah, I mean, I picked from the Discord because I thought that their defense is good enough to stop 9. It might not be, but wait, who are the Giants starting quarterback again?
Jackson
Is
Dart.
it? Isn't he concussed?
I mean, probably, but like,
Well, I believe this will probably be a really bad pick in hindsight, but I just don't believe in 9. I refuse to believe in 9, and I will double down on my misbelief in 9.
Shout out 9 for beating Dak Prescott. So Pine would retract a statement, by the way.
Hate you.
next up we have basically what the tank will at this point, based off these last 2 games. The last game that both of these teams have played, this is basically a tank bowl. The Bengals with depressed Joe Burrow, and the Dolphins with a Tua
What's
that
left
is
of Tua?
yeah, a Tua that is definitely not going to be a starting quarterback next year. I'll just say that.
Speaking of Tua, by the way, Mike McDaniel said that, and I quote, and asked about if Tua could be benched, is everything's on the table. So Tua might be getting
Give
benched.
me the Dolphins.
Yeah, Quinn,
Give me the Dolphins.
put Quinn Ewers in the game, bro, and just get this over and done with. Also, Joe Burrow trade him to the Vikings, trade him somewhere, bro. Get him out of here. Cincinnati's not the place for this guy, it seems right now. And Tua definitely should not be on the Dolphins, but also like his contract's immovable. So just bench Tua, play Quinn Ewers, see what you have in him. Give me the Dolphins. Why not? The Bengals are probably gonna win, but give me the Dolphins.
Honestly, we'll take Burrow if he's being not traded.
Send him to Cleveland to see if he can beat the Cleveland curse or not. That'd be kind of funny.
That would be interesting.
I don't think no one could beat that.
Wait, what? Why don't they just swap Shadur and Joe Burrow? You know?
Yeah, that seems like equal value.
Oh god.
Dude, give Shadur Jamar Chase into the hands and just let him cook.
Oh my god, that would be beautiful. Yes.
I mean, ironically, that would probably work. He had Travis Hunter. I'm sure that's close enough.
I mean, the only better option with that would be like sending Shador to like Seattle, letting him play with a.
Hear me out. What if we send Shador to the CFL?
Why? Why would we?
Because his brother also is on the.
I don't want to. Can we not talk about this game? Can we skip it? I don't want to.
No, it's the game of the week. Only to annoy Pine, but it's the game of the week.
All right.
Is it though?
Yeah. Next up, we have the best divisional matchup of the week, and that is the 7-7 Bucks versus the 7-7 Panthers. Guys, this is going to determine the division. It's all up to this. Whoever wins this game is probably going to win the division. Which team will lock in? Is it Baker Mayfield with like barely a left arm? Buccaneers, or is it Bryce Young and the Cardiac Cats is what they usually are called, because they have that tendency to win and then just absolutely crap the bed week to week. Oh, I have no idea. This is definitely one of those flip the coin situations, and my coin is gonna flip to the Panthers. Sadly, I don't want to pick the Panthers yet. I'd rather pick the Bucks, but the Bucks just have not shown that they are a very much better team than like any team in that division.
First of all, I think it's slanderous that there is no option to pick Meteor for this game.
Oh, you ruined my joke. I was gonna pick the Saints to win this game.
Yeah, I would also like to pick the Saints to win this game, but unfortunately, that's not an option. I am going to pick the Bucks because I can't pick an NFC South game to save my life. I'm just gonna hope it continues. Please
Sure.
don't.
You know what? Panthers are a better home team. I'll give them this.
No, stop.
And only because I can do this.
Stop, please. If we're favored, we lose every week. Please stop. Thank you.
One minute. I'm just gonna.
No. Please say the remaining 2 players. Oh god damn it.
They're all back in the Panthers.
Oh god damn it. No.
Yeah. Anyways, speaking of the Saints winning a game, well, actually, we'll see on that.
All right, yeah, we have our first tank bowl of the week. Not great. Saints, Jets, who you got? Give me the Saints with Towers, Shug. I have no idea how he has like 3 wins or whatever it is. Kind of crazy. He has the most wins as a rookie quarterback this year out of all the rookies, which is pretty crazy.
He single-handedly has more wins than Ward.
Yeah, 3 wins is the most any rookie QB has this season.
Oh god.
Yeah. I mean, it's actually like kind of impressive. He's shown that his raw talent can be slightly molded into a slightly winnable type of quarterback play. So like maybe this guy's probably going to be a backup for the rest of his career after this, but like he actually could be a suitable backup someday. That's what he's showing, at least. Hats off to him. Give me the Saints here. The Jets, just I don't even know what they're doing. They're starting Tyrod Taylor, who's like, I feel like that guy's been in the league forever, and I just
no, they're not. They're starting the rookie Cook they drafted because
I don't even know. I have no idea who that is, so give me the Saints.
He was Missouri's quarterback last year in college. Anyways, yeah, I was gonna I thought about like, oh, I kind of want to put the Jets here, and then I remembered, oh yeah, Tyrod is not even starting because this seems like a game the Jets would win to ruin their draft pick. But then like I said, they don't even have Tyrod Taylor. I'm not believing in some random rookie that hasn't shown anything. So maybe the Jets will win, but I'm not picking it. Speaking of not picking it. Yeah, nobody is picking the Jets here.
That
Well,
makes
technically,
sense.
there's people in the Discord that are willing to do so, but no one that won this week is taking the Jets because just in the season. Let's just get. There's no point entering this. I mean, the Browns could do something. They have a defense, and the Bills don't really have a defense. Is anyone actually going to do it? That's my question.
No.
No. The Bills are locked in right now. Josh Allen is making his MVP case for back-to-back MVPs. He's on a run right now. He's probably going to be top 3 in MVP voting, and this is probably going to add on to his touchdown count. He's probably going to have like 3 on the ground and like 2 passing or something like that. So give me the Bills here.
Don't worry, Moody's here to stop this from being a sweep and back their fandom right here.
Hell yeah,
I mean,
Moody's. You go,
it could
man.
happen. It's at least more likely than some other games I've seen, but like I could also see this game being like an absolute blowout. We'll
Yeah.
see.
I mean, I look at these next 2 games. I'm so ready to pick some terrible
All
upsets.
right, let's talk about the Gardner Minshew led Chiefs.
And the Cam Ward led something roughly
You mean
equivalent
led?
to the Tennessee Titans.
Cam
I
Ward
think they're
is
Tennessee
the
Titans. I'm
team.
not sure though.
There is like Justin Simmons and Cam Ward, and that's like the only notable players other than like their rookie receiver that's good at punt returning. That's about it. That's like all there is really in the Titans.
The Chiefs defense could be motivated to do something here, but they probably aren't because they have no hopes. So I don't know.
Chris Jones looks like he's like motivated and unmotivated the next week. It's kind of rough over there.
Yeah.
I think Chris Jones is going to retire tomorrow, given how he was talking. So yeah, I mean, I'll take this.
The interview clip bad. He's like, we saw a fighting chance, and the reporter told him that they was eliminated from the playoffs, and it like completely killed him on camera. It was
Yeah, give me.
Yeah, I'm taking the Titans. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna be the sicko.
Give me the Chiefs barely. Cam Ward will make it interesting, but give me the Chiefs just because their defense.
You know what? Fine. This is like the one opportunity I got to pick the Titans all season. I'll finally do it. I never thought I'd do this, but like I can't trust Gardner Minshew because like he did something on this like the Colts a while ago, but like Phillip Rivers did something on the Colts this season, so I'm thinking it's just the Colts that are able to do like make nothing.
We'll get to the Phillip Rivers Bowl later. Don't worry.
Yeah, everyone else of note in terms of the Discord pickers and Moody's is back in the Chiefs because fair enough, I can't really condone picking Titans either, even though I'm doing it. But it's getting to at least a good game on paper, anyways.
I guess a pretty cool AFC matchup. It's probably gonna end up being like 17-10 or something like that. But we have like a battle for the big dog, I guess, in the AFC here between the 10-win Jacksonville Jaguars, which is crazy to say. Last time they got double-digit wins, I think was 2019 Saxonville, so that's pretty cool. Or it might have been that one Trevor Lawrence year. I think they had 9 though.
Well,
anyways,
technically, if you count wins, I get 10, but without it, no, it was.
Yeah. But yeah, give me the Broncos here. That defense is elite. Potentially has a chance to be an all-time defense if they can go to the Super Bowl or the championship game with that team. Jacksonville, on the other hand, have been definitely one of the most fraudulent teams out there this year. 10 wins does not represent their season. Yeah, they've had some crazy wins pulled off, and last week was just a showcase of how bad the Jets were, so nothing new there. Give me the Broncos here.
I mean, Trevor Lawrence has been cooking. A lot of times it's been against bad opponents, but still he's been cooking recently. But at the end of the day, do I think he can cook the Broncos defense? My answer is no. Can Bo Nix cook the Jags defense is another question, but at the same time, I'm sure the defense could carry them ahead enough to win this game, especially since they're at home. I'll pick the Broncos. Do I think the Broncos good as a record? No, but I also don't think the Jaguars good as a record, so who really knows who's good this year?
Can you guys tell that I'm feeling a little delusional today by not only how I'm picking, but how I'm talking? Because I'm picking the Jacksonville Jaguars to win this game. I am fully bought into this team after the last couple of weeks of them scoring like 40 points. Obviously, it's been on very bad defenses, and this is a good defense. But I think this is finally going to be the Trevor Lawrence breakout year that we all knew could happen at any point. He just hasn't for the last while. He finally has his wide receiver one with Jacoby Myers, someone who is not Brian Thomas Jr. I said this a couple weeks ago. The second that he gets someone to throw to isn't Brian Thomas Jr., he's going to break out because Brian Thomas Jr. is only good with like Mac Jones. They have no connection, Trevor and Brian Thomas. But yeah, this is the year for Jacksonville. I think they're gonna make the AFC Championship game and lose. That's my pick.
Well, that would be something. Moody's will be back at the Broncos. Yeah, everyone's back at the Broncos. But hey, maybe Pine.
I really am the only person. This isn't that crazy of a pick.
I trust Sean Payton. Sean Payton's one of the all-time coaches.
Well, I trust Liam Cohen, so.
Well, let's talk about a game that actually matters, guys. Falcons versus Cardinals.
All right.
I don't want to talk about this game. No one wants to talk about this game. Can we just do
give
picks
me
without explanations and move
no,
on?
no. Give me Kirk Cousins. This is probably the Unk Bowl, though, for being honest. I mean, Jacoby Brissett versus Kirk. But, like, low-key, give me Kirk. Him and Kyle Pitts were looking like prime Gronk and Brady on Thursday night, dude. That was crazy. That was like a fever dream. Give me Kirk Cousins to continue that trend. I love it when Kirk balls out. I hate it when Kirk's bad. But when he balls out, he's an animal. So give me the Falcons to go back-to-back wins.
I'm probably gonna burn down the kitchen, but like if you think about it this way, when the Atlanta Falcons are at their best is only when they play their worst the next week. Also, the last time these two teams played against each other, the Cardinals, despite being absolutely terrible, they were like 3-11 again. Actually, like pretty similar record the last time. It was 3-10. They also beat the Falcons when they had actually had a better record than this. So I think like the Cardinals are gonna ruin their draft stock, and I feel like this is the type of game for them to ruin their draft stock. So give me the Cardinals.
Piggybacking off Aqua, I think that Jacoby Brissett is due for a win at this point with how well he's been playing on a terrible Cardinals team. Everyone around him has been failing miserably. There's been a ton of drops, been a ton of...
Except for Trey McBride, the GOAT, the best tight end in the league right now.
Trey McBride is balling too.
He is the best tight end in the league.
This is really the battle of gunslinger quarterback and really good tight end. Well, I don't know if Kyle Pitts is really good, but he was really good last week. So
yeah,
we know Trey McBride is good. So I'm gonna pick the Cardinals here.
So everyone else is gonna be.
He's tight end 4 on the season right now.
Yeah.
For context.
I mean,
yeah, it's weird.
Overall, he's
Speaking
fine.
of weird,
speaking of games we don't need to talk about.
Yeah, anyone want to pick the Raiders?
Oh,
who's their quarterback? Is it Kenny Pickett?
Yeah, it's still Kenny Pickett.
Damn, that sucks. Wow, that is terrible.
I think about it with Aiden O'Connell because at least no,
dude,
can be mid.
I do like Aiden O'Connell. He actually was pretty solid last year, the year before, whatever.
Like I said, he's like the definition of serviceable.
Why is someone's what?
No, I'm joking.
Okay, good. I was gonna
giving you a chance to make a joke, and I was getting to America's game of the week.
Yeah, we have Steelers versus the Lions, 8-6. Steelers got that division crown as of so far. We'll see if the Ravens beat them to the finish line. They do play each other, so we'll see how the Ravens Steelers whole thing finishes up. But can the Lions get into they're the current 8th seed? Can they sneak into that playoff spot? We'll see. It seems like the division crown is out of reach at the end of the day. It's not, because the Bears and the Packers are injured, of course, but like it seems at least from afar that the division crown's out of reach. So can the Pack and the Lions squeeze into that playoff spot? Most likely, it's gonna be tight. But the NFC, man, it's a bloodbath right now. But the Lions have that dog in them with Dan Campbell and that offense. So it's definitely possible. Steelers played really good. Aaron Rodgers, dude, for being 42, I think his birthday was recently or something like that. Dude, that guy, he can still sling it. I mean, 42 at 42, bro, he can still throw like 60 yards. It's kind of crazy. I don't know if he's gonna be able to keep up with this Lions offense. So that's the thing, is the Steelers offense can score. I just don't know if they can score at the same volume as the Lions. So give me the Lions here. I would like to see Aaron Rodgers make it competitive, though. I do like seeing him ball out. He is probably the best thrower of the football ever, dude, man. That guy, definitely a top 10 arm in the league, and he's 42. It's crazy, but give me the Lions.
I was wishing Kirby Joseph was here to pick off Aaron Rodgers one final time, but of course, as always on the Lions, everyone's injured, so that's fun. Something we don't lose back-to-back game, but more so the fact the Steelers, they're currently getting too close to 9-8 right now, so I feel like they're due for a loss. I guess you never know, but this is literally a must-win for the Lions, so I think we get this one, but we need to win out. It's just how it is. Hopefully we can. But season not going the right way. It feels like a lot of things have bounced the other way when we need them to bounce our way. That touchdown from last week is crazy, and that's the last thing I'll say on that.
I really can see the argument for both teams here. Aaron Rodgers and the Steelers balled out last week, had a really good game against, to be fair, a very bad Miami Dolphins team, but they got good teams beat bad teams by a lot of points convincingly. So I think the Steelers are a legitimate, fairly good team, and this Lions team has had its struggles recently and is coming off a bad loss. I really
losing by 7 to the best team in the league is not a bad loss. Okay,
that's fair. You guys didn't play bad. No, I'm sorry. I was trying to drum up the. We needed a suspense for the return of a hero, the return of the one thing that has been a consistent joke throughout this entire year. Heads, heads. I'm picking the Steelers. Well, I'm picking the Lions. I'm being boring, but the coin has spoken, and the coin wants the Lions.
Bro, at that end, 2 coin flips in one episode. What is this? I have to make more shorts to make up for this. Just kidding, we don't get paid. Anyways, Discord wise, everyone's just back in the Lions here. I'm not
Okay,
that
that's.
shocked.
I would have switched to the Steelers if the coin wasn't so adamant the Lions are going to win, but the coin has like never been wrong.
I'm gonna coin flip this next game since it's never wrong.
Next up, we have
You know what?
prime
Why not?
time. Sunday night football. Patriots Ravens. Like, usually these are historically really good games, as the Ravens defense is historically elite, while, you know, Tom Brady used to have really, you know, a lot of trouble with the Ravens defense because of that guy named Ray Lewis. But these are two new teams. You know, they really I feel like we really don't ever play the Ravens, so this is kind of cool to have it be on primetime as well. Lamar's weird. Lamar's been really, really weird this season. We'll see if he can keep continuing play decent. I mean, he was terrible for like 3 games down the stretch here, but he played decent. I mean, he played good last game. Again, Lamar, just, I don't even know what it is. He just needs to reset and focus on next year. I really don't think the Ravens, I mean, at this point they have to try, but like, dude, at this point just reset, bro, and just focus on next year. Patriots should probably win this, but again, the Ravens are gonna claw their way to the finish line to beat the Steelers probably somehow. So give me the Patriots here, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Ravens somehow pull out a win here. It's gonna be a good game though, and I'm definitely gonna watch this one. Pretty exciting.
I'll screen share again. I guess trusting the coin this game at Aqua's request. We are again playing coin games. I would definitely pick the Ravens normally here, but I trust the coin with my life. The coin disagrees with me. I guess I'm picking the Patriots. Okay. I am getting a divorce from the coin if this game just cost me. But I will update you next week on relationship status with the coin.
I'm still bitter about Lamar costing me fantasy like several weeks, so I'm back in the Patriots. That, and also I just don't think the Ravens are like that amazing right now, at least because like Lamar hasn't been playing that amazing, and the Patriots have a really good defense. So yeah, that's not a great combination. And even now, I know the Ravens shut out the Bengals last week. I still don't trust the Ravens defense. Do I think the Patriots are as good as a 11 or even 12-3 team? Probably not, but at the same time, I do think they're a little better than the Ravens at least. Anyways, we're actually gonna have Moody's and Eeks back the Ravens, but Intram's gonna join us on the Patriots, leaving us with just Monday Night Football.
Essentially the game of the week. We'll see. I mean, it's prime time, and both teams have very, very interesting reasons, potential ways to win this game. So of course the big one being here, Colts with Phillip Rivers almost getting the job done. I was really, really hoping and really thinking that that last field goal that went in to put them up 1 was going to win them the game, and Phillip Rivers was going to get the win there. Sadly, the Seahawks were able to drive down and kick that game winner, and yeah, just kind of end things for Phillip Rivers' comeback game, but he is back again starting Monday night primetime. I will be watching this game, the entire thing. I want to see Phillip Rivers win a NFL game so bad. He played very good football. He played good football for a 44-year-old who just came, back after 5 years. I think he can play winning football going forward. So like these next, and then the next 2 games after that, I think he can play winning football. I think he just had to get back into his groove, and he played pretty well considering like he was getting those checkdowns out. I mean, they were mostly checkdowns. He threw some pretty like good first down passes in there, but most of those were checkdowns. He was getting the ball and he was still getting hit sometimes. I mean, he was taking those hits. He can still play at the NFL level somehow. I mean, he's insane. He's still got the mind. It's just the physical that's really holding them back. And can they beat the 49ers? That's the real question here. It's not can the 49ers beat the Colts. It's can the Colts beat the 49ers? I don't know. I will say yes. I will pick the Colts here. I picked the Colts in the Discord. I'll stand with that pick. Give me the Colts here. Niners are a pretty good team. They're definitely an underdog for the playoffs. Like I could definitely see them somehow getting to the championship game again. They're always an underdog with that Robert Saleh, Kyle Shanahan combo. Even though their defense is low key fraudulent week to week, like that combo in the playoffs is still probably gonna be one of the best. So I could see them being a sneaky playoff dark horse. But give me the Colts to upset them here. Why not?
Leapfrog Aqua here and go next because I agree with basically everything that Ripcord said there. I think that he summed it up perfectly. I am picking the Colts. I am massively fanboying over Phillip Rivers this week because he is the main character of this NFL season so far, and he's just he's a fun guy, and he's fun team to work. He's a fun person to root for. He's a fun quarterback to root for. And I also think, if I didn't say this, it says a lot about the Colts' trust in Phillip Rivers that Anthony Richardson is healthy, and Colts are still choosing to start Phillip Rivers over him. So yeah, I'm picking the Colts. I'm riding with them.
My main issue with picking the Colts here is just the fact that I've not seen anything from Jonathan Taylor, and it makes me sad because I like it when there's like a really good running back, and unfortunately, he just hasn't been there for the past few weeks. He still leads the league in yards because it's how good he played before the past few weeks, but unfortunately it's just not there. So I see some Jonathan Taylor activity. I'm gonna have to back against the Colts for now. That and also my Indiana Jones is out. I can't even get my fun nickname protagonist anymore, but Phillip Rivers is pretty cool. So I guess I do have that, but like it is just sad to see the Daniel Jones insanity run truly come to an end in such a horrifying fashion. But speaking of picking the Colts, by the way, we got Moody's joining the host, and then we have the non-host, the Discord pickers, joining me over here.
Boo. Fun.
Well, to be fair, one of them is a Niners fan, so like, are you really expecting them to not pick the Niners?
Boo. If
Anyway,
Phillip
let's get-
Rivers played the Panthers next week, I'm picking Phillip Rivers. Okay, no. If the game had playoff implications, then I wouldn't. But if it didn't, then I would definitely pick Phillip Rivers.
I think you'd pick them if they were the underdog, because the Panthers can't win unless they're the underdog. Anyways, let's get into to this week's tier list. Anyways, again, our tier list this week, we're doing defense. Last week we did offenses. Once again, quick round robin. I will start putting one of these teams in the tiers of elite, disruptive, serviceable, offense better show up, and help offensive stat padding. Let's just get this out of the way because it's too freaking obvious. Give me the Cowboys and offensive stat padding. Shout out Cowboys for helping us put up good numbers.
Put the Texans defense in elite to the surprise of no one.
I'll go Ravens. I mean, this was probably the biggest talk about the Ravens at the beginning of the season. Their defense was trash. Now they've picked it up a little bit, so I'll say offense better show up.
And I'm going to put the Seahawks in elite because when your quarterback can throw 4 interceptions and almost beat the Rams, I think the defense has to be at least a little good.
Would it be funny to put the Buccaneers in helps offense stat padding too?
I don't know if I'd quite go that far, but it is your choice.
Low-key, they've been really bad as a unit the last couple weeks. They gave up 30 to the Atlanta Falcons led by Kirk Cousins.
I think they have. Dude, they're such a weird defense because I mean they're supposed to be.
Is it official then? It's your pick.
Yeah. I'll put the Bucks in the very bottom.
I'll go Chargers disruptive. Because I think they did get away with a few of those Jalen Hurts picks, but I think they did shut that offense down. I just don't think they're on the same level as those other ones.
I think I just realized I forgot the Chicago Bears. I'll just put the Chicago Bears in disruptive because that's the perfect definition of them. Because frankly, their defense is very much dependent on turnovers, and that is the definition of disruptive. So they can go there.
Let's put the Niners in serviceable. I think that's a good place for the Niners because they're not they're a very banged up defense, but they haven't been nearly as bad as the Ravens, but they haven't been nearly as good as the Chargers.
I'll just obviously put the Broncos in elite, probably the best in the league. It's really just it's a 3-way tie between those 3 teams up there right now.
But speaking of serviceable, let's put the Colts in serviceable. I think that's probably about right. The defense did a great job last week, but they're not exactly like the world leaders by any means. So I think they're serviceable.
Panthers serviceable. We're just stacking the serviceable tier because we have 2 really good corners who get a lot of picks. I mean, we also have a really questionable.
I'll just do this now. You know where this needs to go. You got Lions and offense better show up because that's been a season in.
I'll go Rams disruptive. At the beginning of the season, they looked like they were pretty elite, but they have some inconsistencies here and there. But they got one of the best younger units in the league. So yeah, give me disruptive.
Bills offense better show up. They can make some plays, but I know they were good last week. I'm not going to read into that too much. They have been a very bad unit the last couple of weeks. Besides that,
I'll put the Jaguars in disruptive. It's literally copy and paste what I said about the Bears, about the Jaguars. Yep. It's about the same.
I completely agree.
I guess I'll go the Patriots because I'll put us in disruptive. I mean, we did give up. I mean, it's Josh Allen at the end of the day. I feel cut us some slack. But other than that, I mean, we're like not letting any of these
I'm
bad
gonna
teams-
veto that. I'm gonna say move him down to serviceable just because of that last week.
All right. Well, you
Yeah,
guys
again,
debate
I'm
that.
vetoing that.
I'll
I'm
put the
putting them down
Packers.
serviceable.
Well, I guess put the Packers in serviceable, and only because I'll assume that they'll probably figure something out without Parsons, but who really knows? They very well might be nothing to stat padding. I need to wait a week to know the answer to that question, because before they could definitely put them in disruptive, but yeah, not anymore.
Does the Eagles defense is fine? I'll give the Eagles defense a lead. I think that
I'm doing down disruptive only because of what it's been kind of questionable in the last few weeks, but it probably should be elite. But
Aqua, your mic cut out again. Well, while Aqua's gone, Ripcord, do you want to make a? Well, I guess
feel like these three just choose their own, just based on.
Aqua's in and out. Sounding like the drowning of Aqua Dragon. Guess that's a good time to intro out Ripcord if you want to
Yeah.
send us out before Aqua dies.
Yeah, I'll outro us real quick. All right. Thank you everyone so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe down below as always. Don't forget to leave your own picks down below in the comments. As always, we're really interested to see, you know, which teams you guys think can really pull this playoff run off, or which teams, you know, think are going to get eliminated and all of that. Let us all know all of that down below in the comments. Don't forget to join the Discord, link in the description, to talk, you know, sports picks just like these with every, you know, type of sports fan out there. Really, we got everyone really in the Discord. Make sure to do all that, and also let us know what you guys think of our tier list ranking at the end of this video. These are pretty fun to do, so we're interested to see how you guys think of our opinions on the current NFL defenses. Anyways, thank you everyone so much for watching, and we will see you guys in the next video. Peace out. Bye.
Goodbye.